We got Harden at point guard. Okay, this is easy money. Right to the rack. Let's go. Yo, James Harden, bro, he's such a problem. 36 and 15. And look at 2K, they actually got his celebration right. So what's good, YouTube? We are back here for another video, and we're on that PS5. We're on that PS5 finally. It took so long. It's finally a W. So shouts out to Walmart, shouts out to Amazon. You guys already know we are on that My NBA. Just looking at this presentation, this thing feels just so much more smoother. So getting straight into My NBA mode, I mean, this is gonna be a Rockets reboot. Russell Westbrook demanded a trade, so we got to go ahead and we got to get that thing solved through. So I do plan on starting my Knicks series next week after free agency and the draft. Until then, we're gonna be rocking with the reboot, trying to do a daily. And I plan on live streaming this weekend, so make sure you go ahead and pull up and peep that. But guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and drop a like on it. Go ahead and subscribe, and let's get this thing straight up, because honestly, bruh, I kind of want them to leave everything the same. I mean, as far as this mode, hold on, let me peep. How do you even do this, bro? Okay, I do not want role playing on at all. Let's keep all of this up on as well. Finances, I'm cool with that. And I mean, the CBA rules, turn off the stipend rule. Turn off some of these trade restrictions, and I think that is good. Like, this literally feels and it looks so much different than what it looked like on the PS4. Like, it's a whole new vibe, and we're gonna be experimenting a lot whenever the NBA season starts and they actually update these rosters. I think that the best team to use is the Rockets. Of course, we had the Rockets mini series where we finished winning them a championship just last week. And okay, I did not want a fantasy draft, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are finally back, and my camera actually did die, so the face cams, I'm gonna try to bring them back a few times in a few videos a week. And yeah, there's just no draft classes, so I'm pretty sure that they will be up in the next few days. But as you guys know, Russell Westbrook has requested a trade as 2K wants to show me everything. Like, I've not played this mode for a few years now. So it looks like Russell Westbrook has requested a trade, and I mean, I'm not that mad. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of happy about this, so I'm not even tripping. But we're definitely gonna be trading away Russ in this video, and I like Russ. I like Russ a lot. I really respect Russell, but like, if we can get this man off of the team, I would be really happy. So let's see if we can actually go ahead and do it, and we can actually change his hairstyles, which is a really cool feature that 2K added in here. Like, this is a massive W. Like, this is a massive W. So I really like this. I mean, they have it for like a few players, like they have it for James Harden as well. But guys, in the comment section below, let me know what you guys think is gonna happen with the Houston Rockets. It looks like everyone is pissed off. It looks like Eric Gordon is mad, House is mad, Tucker's mad, Rivers is mad, and I plan on getting all them boys up out of here in this video, if not right now. And that starts off with Russell. Of course, we've heard rumblings about him going to the Knicks or the Hornets. I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys, I would love to send this man to the Hornets. I would love to. That would be the best punishment possible, because who on earth are the Knicks going to be giving me? I do want to kind of keep it with the storyline, so I'm looking at really the Hornets or the Knicks. And the Knicks, if you guys are talking about Julius Randle, yeah, bruh, that just ain't gonna cut it around here. If you guys can throw me Devontae Graham, you guys can go ahead and keep that. And PJ Washington, I don't even really want Scary Terry. 35 million, we can clean that up. I would take Bismack Biyombo's contract, and I'll also take this is a little rough contract. I'll keep Jeff Green though, and I'll slide you guys. You guys can go ahead and take Bruno Caboclo. And the main reason why is because I like PJ Washington. I feel like he can help us a lot at power forward. He can actually shoot three fairly well. I hope that 2K fixed like his tendencies, but I mean, other than, okay, his tendencies are pretty low. But I would like to see if we can actually pull off this trade. Oh my gosh, it's just not going. All right, can we trade these guys together? So how about this deal where we trade away Russ, Jeff Green, DeMar Carroll, and Ben McLemore, and we get Scary Terry. I don't even really want Cody Zeller, but I really want PJ Washington and Devontae Graham on this team. Oh my gosh, we're in a really really bad place. How did we lose this trade this bad? To where trading Russell is like a job now. Like, it's so hard to get this man off of the books. All right, so this sounds like a pretty good deal. You guys get Russ, you guys get Jeff Green, and you guys get Austin Rivers, and we take Bismack Biyombo's terrible deal along with Batum's deal. You guys slide us some young players that we actually like. No, come on, bruh. Just go ahead and okay. And y'all don't even know how much that just hurt me. We trade Russell Westbrook to the Charlotte Hornets. I mean, he is a Jordan athlete, so we sent him over there. We picked up Devontae Graham, and we picked up PJ Washington, and I really like these moves because PJ Washington is 22 years old. He can space the floor really well, and he can help us a lot. So I really like that move, and of course, we did pick up bad one-year deals, but as long as we get off of Russ's, I'm not even like really tripping. Now, as far as the upcoming free agents, because I do want to look at that, because I feel like we should have money this coming off season, and that's kind of the biggest thing for us is trading away everybody that is disgruntled and making sure we are just, you know, good. Like, I'm looking for a legitimate center. I mean, right now we have Bismack Biyombo, which isn't the worst thing possible, but it's definitely not something that I want. So if we can move that, I would like to. But before I do that, hold on, let me just peep something. I mean, I really want to move everyone who's not happy here, because some of these guys have nothing to really complain about, but that is something else. I'll talk about that on my second channel. Do we bring back Clint? Do we bring back Clint? Do we bring back Clint Capella? I kind of want to make that move for Serge Ibaka. I like us getting Serge, and I think Serge helped us out a lot. But the only thing with Serge is that he's on a one-year deal, so we'd have to pay him again, and I really don't want to do that, and I kind of want to save cash. So I will take. Do I really want Clint back, bro? Look, Clint was so solid for us. Like, that's the only reason why I'm even like considering it, because I saw videos of like Clint Capella and James Harden working out just a few weeks ago, and it's like, man, we traded Clint for Russell, and it was an L. Like, it was a massive L, and this is kind of a good swap for us. I mean, I don't really know what Atlanta gains, but I'm gonna make that trade, and I know, guys, this is not meant to be a realistic reboot. If you guys do want to see a realistic version of this, let me know in the comment section below. But for right now, this is the lineup. It's Devontae Graham, it's James Harden, it's Daniel House, it's PJ Washington, and it's Killer Clint. And I mean, we have a lot of spacing on this team in general. Like, this team has a lot of spacing, and this team might just be able to work out. Cove isn't sliding right there at small forward. The bench is really fire with a lot of guys that I actually trust. And why on earth is Mike D'Antoni still our coach? We got to go ahead. We got to fix that. All right. So for some reason, Steven Silas is not in the game yet, but it's not even that big of a problem because, I mean, it's similar systems. But right now, I think we got a pretty good lineup that can actually compete. It says that we're a buying team, so let's start simming. And let's see if the sim speed is faster than what it was on the PS4, because I was on PC and it was mad fast, but we'll see if the PS5, if this thing is anywhere near what the PS4 was, because that thing took like a year to even sim one entire season. It was really bad. And at the end of this season, look at our boy, man. Look at our boy, James Harden. He's going to be this year's MVP. And this year, it does not show us the actual record, but he averaged 39 points per game. That man was really on his carrying right now. 39 points per game, 5 boards, 7 assists, nearly 2 steals, shot 55% from the field, and 47% from the... I love 2K Sim. It looks like we were second in the conference and 5th in power ranking, so he really dragged this team to the playoffs. So I like that. I like that a lot. We got Boogie. He's on the Timberwolves as 6th man of the year. I love that. Okay, so nothing else is really all that crazy. Executive of the year, is this us? I think this is us because he's second in the conference, so I guess we're Darren Sparks. Of course, we see James Harden on the first team. I do want to see where Russ is at, because yeah, Russ is on the third team. He only averaged 24 points on a terrible efficiency. I mean, it's better than what he did last season as far as shooting the three goes, but 28% is still a major yikes, my guy. As you guys know, the second seed. So we might be able to win this championship right now. Like right now. I like this team. Can I actually, let me just peep the stats for the entire team, because low-key, this team did a lot better than I thought they were gonna do. Behind James Harden was Devontae Graham with 22 points per game, 7 assists, then PJ Washington with 12. Does he shoot threes now? Yes. Even though it's 39%, on current gen, he didn't even take 3-pointers, man. And Clint Capella back in his old role, you know, pick and roll type vibes, 12 boards. I love to see that. 11 points. That's all we need you to do, Clint. That's it. And Covington was good. Everyone just played their role really, really well. No one is disgruntled. Harden is feeling happy, you know. Love to see that, but let's get straight into this thing, y'all, and let's cut down our rotation. Like, let's cut that down, all right? And like, let's cut that down. And right number 1, we got LA. Now, obviously, you guys know the Lakers got LeBron, they got AD, they got Dwight. I mean, we were better than them during the regular season, so no. Hold on, bruh. Are we really about to get upset by the 7th seed? I mean, I get it's LeBron and the Lakers, but my gosh, they are really about to sweep us. This team is really about to sweep us right now. Yeah, back on the 2nd seed. Jeez, that is nuts. That is actually nuts. And the Brooklyn Nets win this year's championship. I mean, at least it wasn't something so crazy, because for the most part, the conference finals and the NBA finals make sense, which I've not seen on current gen. But let's just get into season number 2, and we're gonna see what we can do, because Russell Westbrook and the Hornets got the 3rd pick. I'm loving it. And of course, I'm bringing back PJ Washington and Chris Clemens as well, but those guys might be getting traded. I'm gonna try to see who we can pick up here, if we have money to even get a big name free agent, which I don't think we do, but I have to at least try. And yeah, to get Giannis, we had to clear 14 million, which I think I can do. And I'm not gonna lie, Paul George would actually be the perfect number 2 for James Harden, because he doesn't need to be a leader. He actually provides a lot of 3 and D. So if we can get him, I'd be really, really happy. I mean, some other guys here, I don't really, Kyle Lowry would be interesting, but he already played in Houston 1 time. But let me see if I can clear up the rest of this cap room, and then we can see what we can do. And that is Cove. I don't really want to get rid of Cove. Don't really want to get rid of Cove. I mean, I could trade away Clint Capella, but I like Clint. But Covington didn't really provide much for us. I feel like I can replace him with almost anybody and be just fine. So if we can move this man and Chicago with 2 first-rounders, I would take that. And let's also go ahead and let's do this. Daniel House, you with all of that complaining, bruh, I kind of want to get rid of you too, but let me get rid of Chris Clemens first. And Milwaukee, I'll take those from you. And lastly, Daniel House, it's time to go. You gotta go, because I also want to keep Devontae Graham here. I just gotta hope that like no one pulls up and tries to sign him, and the Knicks get a big name free agent named Daniel House. But let me peep something. PG, I would love to actually bring you here if you want. Okay, he's not messing with us. All right. Well, AD, I like the idea of us getting Davis. So maybe he only has 1 offer. So like, yeah, we might be getting AD, which I'd be cool with doing that as well. Okay, so we have a chance at getting AD. So I will be bringing in AD. PJ Tucker is dipping. I don't really care. AD, welcome to the squad. I love to have AD on this team. I mean, for everything else, AD and James Harden is that's kind of scary. And we still got Clint Capella there. So with that being said, I can low-key trade Clint, but every Houston Rockets fan, we love Clint, bro. So if I can just get a small forward on this team, I'd be really, really happy. We really rock with Clint Capella. So let me go ahead and let's trade PJ Washington. And even though I like him, we need a small forward, like a legitimate small forward, not just like a random small forward. Like Mikal Bridges is actually really interesting, and I might actually do that trade. It's a really good trade. I mean, is there anybody else here? Will Barton? Nah. There's nobody else really there. DeMar DeRozan would actually be kind of interesting if we can pull this off and get him, which I know that we can't. We need 19 million. Oh my gosh, this would be a perfect deal. This would be a perfect deal. Oh my gosh, but I know that our front court is already kind of unstoppable. So like, I just gotta focus on getting a small forward who we can afford here. And we got everybody on the squad back. It's looking even more dangerous because we added an AD to this team. He's now on the Rockets. This man dipped on LeBron. LeBron went to the Chicago Bulls, so 2K really is back on it, not making sense for all of these teams. So we got AD, and the Lakers are just back to just being kind of a bad team. But let's look for a backup point guard. But other than that, this team it's very interesting. He goes up to a 81 at small forward. This might be the move. And lastly, we're gonna be bringing back Ben McLemore, Jerian Grant, and of course, we cannot forget about the greatest of all time, the GOAT, Boban. Of course, he's on this team. And yeah, that's all that we got for right now. I like this team. With James Harden and AD, there's just no way that this team doesn't win a ring. I mean, we can look at this lineup. Devontae Graham, James Harden, PJ Washington, AD. This front court defensively, kind of tough. It's actually really, really tough. And then the bench, we got KCP, Ben McLemore, Tucker. We got a squad here. Let's sim to the end of this season, and hopefully we can get some gameplay. But yeah, there's just no way anybody can beat us with these guys on our team. It's just impossible. And just peep how dominant this team is. They are 23-7. This sim speed is still pretty slow compared to PC, but it is faster than what it was on the PS4. On the PS4, it legitimately took like 8 minutes to sim through one season. At least this time, we are already at the mid-season mark and we're pretty much done. And yeah, this team is just killing it. We have the best team in the entire league. It's kind of insane. And at the end of this season, look, so what is up with these numbers, man? Hey, yo, 2K, the sim is still kind of broken where some guys just put up ridiculous numbers. This man put up 38 points. I mean, I like Luka too, bro, but last year with like James, it was kind of nuts. This year is kind of nuts as well, but it looks like we're the second best team in the league and the best team in the entire conference. So, I mean, it looks like I did my job, and you know, Darren Sparks, your boy, once again, we are the executive of the year because we was just that code. We get AD on the first team, we get James Harden on the second team. We're gonna peep their stats later on. And where's my boy Russ? Yo, Russ led the Hornets straight to the lottery last season. That's tough. We are the #1 seed, of course. I will definitely go ahead and check on the Hornets, but real quick, James Harden, he put up 30. You guys already know the vibes. AD with 24, 11, 2 blocks. Devontae Graham with 18, 7.7 assists. We was looking nice. PJ Washington at small forward, 13. I'm telling you. And he hit 45% from the... We looking good, bro. Nobody can mess with this team. And let's peep where Russ led the Hornets. Where is it at? I gotta look at the mock drafts. Okay, so now they have the 7th worst team in the entire league. Nonetheless, we were OP. Let's go ahead and let's mess with this. Let's cut it down to an 8-man rotation. You guys already know what we're looking at. I don't see any reason why this team cannot win a championship. Round 1 versus San Antonio. San Antonio, they better get swept. Like, them winning one is too much. Next up, they got Luka Doncic. Luka, Jalen Brunson, Kelvin Curry, Rashawn Holmes, and KP. AD has got to feast in that lineup. Okay, let me chill out. Let me chill out, though. All right, we can't just sim it game by game. Let me just do it this way. Regardless, we should get a dub. Like, that's all I'm saying. See, we drop 150 on them, win by 30. James Harden with 36, PJ Washington with 35, AD with 31. I like this team. We're up 3-1. Let's just get up out of here, man. Conference finals, they got John Morant in the Memphis Grizzlies. He's up to a 90 overall. Dylan Brooks, Justice Winslow, Jaren Jackson, and they picked up Hassan Whiteside as well. I mean, this is also a really, good team. We're up 2-1 though. We're up 3-1. We're in the NBA finals, and we got the 76ers. I mean, Ben Simmons can't shoot, but he low-key, this ain't even like the worst matchup I've seen. But okay, how on earth did they take game 1? James had 43 points, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way we did this to lose to this team. We go up. We're up 3-1. I'm gonna hop straight into Simcast. I'm trying to get some gameplay with this team, but I've really enjoyed my first rebuild on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. I like it, so I'm gonna hop in I'm gonna get some gameplay. Oh my gosh, this view, I don't like this view though. First off, no one who uses rail, bruh. The real ones know we rock with the 2K view. But I do want to check out some of these graphics though, because some of them look really good. If you guys don't have like a PS5, these adaptive triggers are the real deal. Like, they are the real deal. Like, it feels so, like, you can feel a lot of the pressure. Make that, James. You can feel a lot of the pressure in these triggers, and it feels so real. It's just like a better feel. So it will take me a little while to get used to like this game. Oh my gosh, we're playing terrible, but I'm sure that eventually we will have this down pat. Let me call a quick ISO, bro. AD, come send me a screen, bruh. Come send me a screen, bruh. Okay, AD, let's mess with you. I'm going right back to James. Oh my gosh, we're kind of getting clamps. Like, this game feels so much different. Watch out. Knock it down. KCP, let's go. Let's go. You guys know that I had to pull that, but yeah, guys, this game feels a whole lot different. So it will take me a while to get used to these controls. Like, it just feels so, it feels a lot better. Like a whole new game. Now, of course, the modes look exactly the same. Like, I'm not gonna try to gas up. Come on, really? I'm not gonna try to gas up 2K too much, but like, the graphics do look better. The presentation and the crowd looks insane. I mean, it would have been really cool if they let us like import in the bubble, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh. AD, you gotta roll. AD 4-3. Let's go. Let's go. AD and James Harden are going crazy. Let's get it. We got Harden at point guard. Okay, this is easy money. Right to the rack. Let's go. Yo, James Harden, bro, he's such a problem. 36 and 15. And look at 2K, they actually got his celebration right. That little nosebleed thing. So it looks like 2K added in that a little bit. It looks pretty good. And at the end, James Harden is able to lead Houston to an NBA championship. You guys stick throughout the entire rebuild. We picked up AD. We sent Russell Westbrook to the worst possible place possible, the Charlotte Hornets. And look at the team that we built, man. I really enjoyed this. This was our first rebuild on the PS5 on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. I think it went really, really well. I mean, of course, they didn't have Steven Silas here, but I think that Steven Silas is doing a really, really good job in real life. I had a really good time, man. It looks like they changed a few things in Next Gen. You can feel it on all of the adaptive triggers. Like, you can tell this feels like a different game. I'm sure that visually it kind of looks a little bit the same, but there are small things here and there that they did change. But look at it, man. James Harden, Finals MVP. I noticed how they changed the locker room thing for a celebration as well. Even though they got some black champagne, it's a little weird. But regardless, man, we got AD his second ring, James Harden his first ring. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing, guys. Thanks for peeping this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to go ahead and smash the like button. James Harden with 37, 10 assists was incredible during the NBA Finals, guys. But guys, let me know who you guys want us to actually rebuild next. I got a lot of challenges because I did live stream my last rebuild on the PS4 with the Hawks, and so many guys were giving me a lot of suggestions. So give me y'all suggestions as far as teams, challenges, and videos that you guys want to see on this channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. A lot more content coming and live streams as well. So guys, let's get 100+ likes for another rebuild. Go ahead and subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. I'm out, guys. Peace.